New Zealand's pioneering role in women's suffrage. A landmark achievement in the fight for gender equality. The fight for women's suffrage has been a long and arduous journey, with many countries gradually recognizing the importance of granting women the right to vote. However, it was New Zealand that emerged as a trailblazer in this regard, becoming the first country in the world to grant women the right to vote in 1893. In the late 19th century, New Zealand was a British colony with a rapidly growing population and a strong sense of democratic values. The push for women's suffrage gained momentum as women activists and suffragettes tirelessly campaigned for their right to vote. Recognizing the need for change, the New Zealand government took a progressive stance and passed the Electoral Act in 1893, granting women over the age of 21 the right to vote in parliamentary elections. New Zealand's decision to grant women suffrage had a profound impact on the global suffrage movement. It inspired women around the world to continue their fight for equality and galvanized other countries to follow suit. Just 1 year after New Zealand's historic decision, South Australia became the first Australian colony to grant women the right to vote in 1894, followed by Western Australia in 1899. In 1902, 6 Australian colonies united to form the Commonwealth of Australia, which allowed women to stand for election and vote in federal elections. This momentous development was made possible due to the pioneering efforts of New Zealand and their commitment to gender equality. While New Zealand's achievement was a groundbreaking step towards gender equality, the struggle for women's rights continued worldwide. In the United States, women gained the right to vote in 1920 with the passage of the 19th Amendment. However, it is essential to acknowledge that New Zealand's recognition of women's suffrage laid the foundation for future progress and served as a catalyst for change in other countries. New Zealand's commitment to gender equality did not stop at suffrage. In 1993, the Proportional Leadership in Political Parties Act was passed, guaranteeing a minimum of 30% of parliamentary seats for women. This legislation aimed to celebrate the centenary of women's suffrage and further empower women in politics. New Zealand's historic decision to grant women the right to vote in 1893 marked a significant milestone in the global struggle for gender equality. By becoming the first country in the world to recognize women's suffrage, New Zealand inspired women around the world and paved the way for future progress. Today, New Zealand continues to lead by example, promoting gender equality and empowering women in all aspects of society.